Hello guys, and welcome to my first video. I'm Tshiamo Monageng and this is Tshiamo Monageng Online. Today we are going to be talking about how our habits keep us from financial freedom. Let's get to the video. Okay guys, I'm not the first one to talk about this, right? But the way I'm going to put this, I'm hoping that it will impact you deep inside, because that's where real change takes place. I mentioned habit, and I wonder if it's some of you or most of you that know what habit is. Well, according to the book by Jendyle, The Power of Habit, inside it says, when a habit emerges, our brain stops participating fully in decision making and it diverts our attention to other tasks. Let me ask you a question. Did you have trouble this morning deciding whether to take a shower first or to brush your teeth first? Or better yet, did you have to figure out which hand you should use to brush your teeth? Of course not. However, the brain's dependence on automated routines can be dangerous. The Warren Buffett, the Elon Musk, the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Bill Gates, they would agree with me when I say, the more you learn, the more you earn. What does that mean? Well, I want you to try and paint the picture with these words in your mind. The more you learn, the more you earn. So, this applies mostly to the rich. The rich will know that the more knowledge that you have, the more you can earn, or the more you can produce so that you can earn. So when it comes to opportunity costs for the poor, the way they think when it comes to opportunity cost, their mindset is set on it's either or. Simply put, the poor really, when there's, for example, when there's a situation where a poor person has to buy a phone or a pile of books, we all know what the poor person will do, right? Between a phone and a pile of books, and you have only $100, obviously you go for the phone, right? But when it comes to a rich person wants both the books and the phone. So what do? They go back and draw up a plan, and they know they have $100, but they want both, and each product costs $100. So what do? They go back and they draw up a plan that will help them to come up with another $100. In other words, a plan that would help them to double that money. So what happens? The rich person, obviously, maybe they will buy some kind of stock, vegetables, fruits, whatever product, and sell them until they make profit, double the money, double the $100, until they can come up with 100, or even better, the $250. You see, that's what happens in a rich person's mind when it comes to opportunity cost. And the problem with poor people is that when it comes to money, poor people can manage $10, right? They can buy food, they can buy washing products, they can even still have spare change on $10. But give them $1 million. 1 million. What do you think they will do with 1 million? Let me tell you, they will go and spend. That's all they do, spend, until that million runs dry. So it's a habit that we have, and I will explain why. But for the same amount, if a rich person gets $1 million, what would they do with it? Obviously, they would invest most of that money and use a little bit to use for pleasure, obviously, right? But most of that money they would invest it so that they can keep getting more money from that 1 million. They won't just spend it till it's finished, right? So what drives poor people to spend? What is it that drives poor people to spend? What is it? Well, number one, not selective on spending. Meaning, when it comes to opportunity cost, when a poor person has to choose between a phone and a pile of books, obviously you just want to think on the spot, like, is it should I go with the phone or the pile of books? Obviously you think that no, the phone is more beneficial for me, so you just buy the phone. Number two, poor people don't see the bigger picture when it comes to spending. You just spend without thinking long term, right? Number three, we overspend when we are out there. Also, when we are out there, we overspend. Even if we go there 1,000 rand, we'll spend 1,000 and take out our card to spend another 1,000 on a single night. Can you imagine? Number four, we overvalue present pleasure. Like when we are drinking and we are having fun, we just want to invest in that moment. We take out all the money that we have, we invest in that moment. We buy non-stop until we run dry. Even if we don't have money, we go out and borrow money. We borrow money so that we can just go on and spend until we can't no more. It's a habit that we have. Another thing is we this is very, very annoying, because when it comes to credit, it's very easy to get credit. I don't know why is it so easy for poor people to get credit, because obviously we poorly manage money, so why do we still get credit after overspending our own money? This ease of credit spending is very annoying, and I can see that the government is not doing anything about it. But we should try and do something about it, because people getting credit to spend is not stupid, but come on, we should think hard before we can get credit to spend. Sometimes we take out credit to just buy new sneakers. I'm not against it, but come on, really, would you just invest in sneakers? Why don't you take out the loan and maybe invest in property? Obviously, if you invest in property, you can get rent as profit from there, right? Or you can invest in a small business that you know can be profitable, the kind of business that you can manage, you see. And the problem with us when it comes to money is that we don't believe in ourselves. When we go down to draw up a plan, when we have to stick to that plan, we just don't have that belief in ourselves that, yeah, this plan will take me right to where I want to be. We just go then, we derail from the plan, we derail, which is very, very heartbreaking, because when you don't believe in yourself, you will just harm yourself, you see. And yeah, so guys, I just wanted to share this because I think that most people don't realize how habit really affects their lives. Because most of the people that I come across, when I try to advise them about the kind of habits that they have, they just think that I'm judging them or something. But it's not. I'm not judging you, because your habits control you. You don't control yourselves when it comes to habits. You see, especially when it comes to managing your finances. People will just go out and think that they can make their budget in their mind. But you've done that before. That's just habit taking over your mind. Habit will control you until the money is gone. It's finished. There's no more of it. You see? So, my advice here is that please take care of what goes on in your mind. When you come across money, please sit down, draw up a budget, draw up a plan. You see? Because when you have a plan, you know that from step A to step B, how you get there. Instead of going out and not being selective on your spending. When you come across opportunity cost, you just decide on the spot without making a proper plan. You see? So please, people, let's take care of our habits, especially our spending habits.
Okay guys, thanks for tuning in, and if you like this video, smash the like button, and if you disliked it, press that thumbs down twice just to be sure. Please subscribe and tell your friends about me. Cheers guys. Cheers.
Don't tell me that shit. Don't tell me that shit. Never let them put you down until you die.